Bulgarian teams members thrive on collaboration and building connections.
Welcome back to the DraftKings Life podcast. I'm Rebecca Thornburg, a recruitment marketing specialist.
And I'm Katerina Kostadinova, also a recruitment marketing specialist, and we're your hosts. In this episode, we're exploring the culture at DraftKings Bulgaria. Today, you'll learn a lot about our Bulgaria office environment. We'll talk about friendships, the ways in which we socialize, and much more.
We're so excited to welcome Stamena. She's a manager on our employee experience team here in EMEA, and she's based in Bulgaria. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
What does being part of a global company mean to you?
So being part of a global company is really like joining a diverse and unique community. And it's fascinating because you are not just following guidelines and the company style, but you are also navigating through various cultures. And it's enriching because you really need to adapt, to be flexible, and connect globally while still holding onto your identity. And it's really about the balance between a strong global vision and a local approach to get things done and engage with the people. So it's interesting, enriching, and sometimes challenging experience. And when we are translating the global vision into the local, planning events or connecting with people, overlooking the local culture is essential.
Amazing. Thank you so much. What's special, exciting, and different about DraftKings Bulgaria?
So we are DraftKings, but at the same time, we are DraftKings Bulgaria. And this makes really a difference. And now in any businesses, getting to know your customer is a key. And for us, this means understanding and knowing our team. Creating connections in Bulgaria is a cultural distinction. We are all about using data to understand and plan better our events. But before that, let's not ignore the fact that after COVID, how we worked has changed. And here is a phenomenon. Lots of folks prefer to work from home, but they're also feeling the distance and missing out on socializing and collaboration. And building relationships is still something we all want. Our survey results show that 70% of the people are using the office space for collaboration. Folks want more chill time to chat. We usually think for Christmas like a big party, a lot of fun, and that's still true. But people also want some quiet moments beforehand. And this makes me happy actually because it's not just about the party, but it's the engagement because meaningful conversations matter for engagement. Bulgarian teams members thrive on collaboration and building connections, making our top rated events to be the annual team building and the Christmas celebration. You can see that both events provide the perfect setting for people to connect with each other, to communicate, and fostering genuine friendships.
Awesome. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about the friendship piece. I know that we have our life outside of work and we all work together, but I personally have formed many different friendships within the organization. So why is it so valuable to create those friendships, especially in Bulgaria?
Let's pause for a moment, just a moment, and reflect on how many of your friends are actually your ex-colleagues or current. And it's a kind of wild when you think about it. This workplace connections is such a big part of our social life. And when I thought about it, it's 70% of my friend circle consists of people I've met through work. And it's really like, whoa, because you never thought about it. But yes, this is the local culture, and this is how we operate and use to work and build relationships. But also trust is a key, and getting to know your colleagues, building good relationships, and even becoming a friend helps us helps us to operate smoothly in our work. And this comes so naturally because it's a kind that we found workplace as a second place where we spend our time. And if we look at the bigger picture, this is kind of engagement that really makes a difference.
Share a bit about office versus home office environment and what attracts people to want to go to the office.
It's really great opportunity that in DraftKings we have the flexibility first to work from home and work from the office, which can be really very convenient. But in terms of connecting, the office is the place where we collaborate. Our top-rated events are holiday celebrations, thematic happy hours, annual team buildings, Christmas bash, and inspirational and productivity talks. Again, events that create the perfect atmosphere for socializing, connecting, and sharing. And last but definitely not least, something I really want to emphasize is the crucial role of the managers and teams in why people are actually coming to the office. And it's absolutely crucial to have our world-class managers actively engaging with their teams in the office. And according to last year's survey that we had, over 50% of the people choose to come to the office because of their teams and leaders. And this, once again, confirms that the individuals desire closer contact with their colleagues and leaders. It all boils down to our cultural identity, understanding the team needs better, and creating space for it, with the added value of support of the managers for the engagement, which is really, really very crucial.
And do you have a favorite employee experience initiative or memory?
Actually, I don't have because it's a kind of my work. And for me, the best ones are those with the highest satisfaction rates. But however, I personally enjoy when we spotlight Bulgarian traditions and holidays because it helps to shape our cultural identity. And a great example is the Baba Marta celebration, which is really very typical tradition. And for second year, we choose to purchase Martinity, the tokens for health and prosperity, with a specific cause to support. And ladies dressed in typical Bulgarian dresses personally are coming to the office and giving to each person in the office the Martinita, which makes really the atmosphere really very authentic, and it's really very nice to see it, especially when we have foreigners in the office, because they are learning something new for our culture, and this makes really, let's say, makes me really very happy.
Well, this was amazing, Stamena. Thank you so much for participating in this podcast episode.
Thank you for having me again.
It was so great. And thank you for listening. Make sure to follow us on social media at DraftKings Life, except for LinkedIn, where we're simply DraftKings. This podcast is available on all major podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, Google, we got you. Be sure to download, listen, and even throw us a 5-star rating. Thanks so much and have a great day.
Bye.